Exam Practice Extra, page 94, exercise 2. 1.
So, what's going on here?
Well, this is an installation by Ernesto Neto.
Oh, yeah? Is he a famous artist?
He is in Brazil, but he's internationally known too. He's had his work exhibited in a lot of countries.
Okay. So, what do we do with this? Do we go in?
Yep. Neto's installations are meant to be experienced from the outside and the inside. He belongs to a movement where the spectator actively engages with the art.
So, what does that mean exactly?
Well, he creates environments. For example, this knitted walkway that we're on now. He learned how to crochet from his grandmother, apparently.
And what are we supposed to do on this knitted walkway? It's pretty unstable.
Hold on to the sides and relax a little. Enjoy the way it sways and moves.
Okay, I'll try. By the way, can you smell something spicy?
Yes, that's another thing Neto likes to do. He uses smells in his installations. Look, there's candy too.
Are you eating it?
Yes, why not? It's an interactive experience, remember?
2.
Who's this painting by?
Frida Kahlo, a famous Mexican painter.
It's quite a strange picture. I'm not sure what it's all about.
Well, Frida Kahlo is the woman in the center of the picture. She's very striking, isn't she?
Yes, she is. And I love her pink dress. On the left-hand side of the painting, there's a temple, an Aztec temple, right?
Yep, the left side of the painting represents Mexico, and the other side is the U.S., I think.
Do you think Kahlo wanted Mexico to be more like the U.S.?
I get the feeling she didn't want that. Don't you think she's holding the Mexican flag as a sign of loyalty to her country?
Yes, I guess so.
Why do you think she's standing on a pedestal?
I think it's sort of symbolic. She's standing, a bit like a statue, between these two different worlds.
Okay, I see that. There's capitalist industrialized America, and then there's Kahlo's Mexico, which still has its roots in the past, with the flowers, the ancient temple, the sun, the moon.
3.
We went to see these outdoor sculptures at the weekend at the seaside. There are about 100 male figures. They're all the same. Some are in the sea and some are standing on the beach. It depends on the tides. Anyway, they are all looking out across the water. They're really rather beautiful. The only problem was the weather. The weather forecast didn't say it was going to be sunny. They said cloudy, but warm. But it actually poured with rain the whole time.
4.
I just think this is an amazing painting. The first time I saw it, it took my breath away.
You have to be kidding. I mean, it's just a few blocks of red and orange paint with blurry edges.
This is Rothko's signature style. No figures, no symbols, just blocks of color.
So what's it supposed to mean, anyway?
Well, this is just my opinion, but I don't think it's supposed to mean anything in particular. It's about the process of creating and experiencing art.
According to the guidebook, Rothko wanted to break down barriers between the artist and his audience. That's why he didn't frame his work. I don't get that. Do you?
Yes, I think so. He didn't want frames getting in the way. He wanted people to get really close to his pictures, to lose themselves in them.
Well, I'm not losing myself in this one.
5.
I use my tablet for doing art. I've got a software program that allows me to create pictures, so I draw on the screen using this stylus. It's a special pen for drawing or writing on electronic screens. It takes a bit of getting used to, but it's pretty easy, actually. I'm not really interested in creating realistic pictures. My sister is great at that, though. Some of her paintings look like photos. Anyway, I don't do that. I prefer manga. You know, the Japanese comic strips. They're so cool.
6.
How long have you been making sculptures?
I started out making animal figures out of clay. When I was at school, I made a rhinoceros, and it won a prize.
That's great. And what types of animal do you usually make now?
Lots of different types. I'm working on a wolf at the moment.
What's your favourite piece out of all the ones you have made?
Oh, I think it would be the bull I made for an exhibition in Spain.
Oh, yes.
No, actually, that's one of my favourites. But the best thing that I'm proudest of is the life-size polar bear.
And where's that?
It's in a park in London. Kids love to climb on it, and people take loads of photos too.